Hello to all my loved ones all around the world. How are you today? This is your boy, the writer, G.A. Wilson, coming live and direct for Love Fact. You know me, how I get down. Baby, I go in all the time. Watch this. I'm about to get it. Yeah, y'all. Today I will be talking about how to write a novel / short story. And this is part 2, baby. Let's get it. Okay. I know in part 1 I was talking about how important it is to know if you're going to write in first person or third person. Well, I'm going to give you a much more thorough look on this. Okay. Just say, for instance, that you want to write your novel or / short story in first person. Let's say your character in first person is someone by the name of Christina, and somehow during a chapter, you begin to feel like, I don't want to write about Christina no more, and you say, I want to write about Joanne. Stop right there. You cannot, in the first person, you cannot write about anybody else except that person you say you are writing about, Christina. The reason why is because in the first person, what your audience is getting, they are getting that personality of Christina. That would throw them off, saying like, hold up. Now she's writing about Joanne. This person is confusing me. But the good thing about it, if you tired of writing about someone in the first person, you can connect with that person in the second chapter. So you want to write about Joanne, you have to wait till you finish the first chapter and then write about Joanne in the second chapter. It's just with the first person, you can only connect with people one person at a time. Only one person. Just to say, for instance, that you want to write in third person. And you say, we're still talking about Christina. You say, I'm tired of writing about Christina. But you write in third person. You do not have to wait until the second chapter to write about Joanne. What it is about the third person, you can write about Joanne, the dog, the TV, the air, God, the it, the devil. It doesn't matter, because in third person, you can accumulate so many people as you want to. That's the only good thing about writing in third person. You can write about how many people you want to in the first chapter. If you want to, it doesn't matter. That's the good thing about writing in third person, because anybody can tell the story. That's the good thing about writing in third person. But as I was saying in part 1, how to write a novel / short story, you got to be a very good storyteller when you write in third person. And there is not a lot of novelists that could write good in third person, and that is the main reason why a lot of novelists love to write in first person. It's a little bit tricky. I mean, you can do it. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying it's a little bit work, because when you write in first person, you're mainly writing in the format of the personality of that person. You're mainly giving your audience how this person think and talk, and how they react, and what kind of habits they have. So you mainly are the shape and body of that person in first person. But in third person, it's a little bit different. I'm not saying you can't do it. It's just a little bit work to do it. And I mean, you can do it, because a lot of people does it, but it's a little bit work to it to write in third person. As I say, you want to write in third person and you get tired of writing about Christina in the third person, you can switch up and write about whoever you please. Long as it makes sense to you, make it possible. I know that your writing is a work of fiction, right? But you have to make sure that you're writing factual information. I know your body of work is fiction. Yeah. Just say for instance that you're writing something about something in another country, Afghanistan, and you really don't know the basic information about Afghanistan. You don't know what language they speak. You don't know what culture. And you begin to write about Afghanistan saying all kinds of stuff that is not factual. You cannot do that. I know your work is fictional work. This is what I thought too, but coming from an author as a Janet Avanovich, she said you're going to have to write factual information because she said you just don't never know who's going to pick up your book and say, this shit is not true. And what will happen about word of mouth, people will grab upon just by one person saying something, the whole world probably know what's going on and saying this shit is not true. Whoever's saying this shit need not to be a writer. So all I'm saying, your work is fictional work. Yes, it is. But if you're writing about something and it's not factual information, please do not put it in the book. I'm begging you not to do that, okay? Also, too, I would like to tell my loved ones, when you writing, it is always a good thing to make your chapter short. There are some people that I adore how they write, because the main reason why I adore how they write because they make their chapters short. I just found out that it's much more easier. Not only easier, it's much more convenient, and also too is it's a turning page. You don't want your audience to be reading the 17th page of chapter 1. It'd be like, oh my God, shit. I don't think I want to read no more of this bullshit. Fuck that. You just, what you want to do, you want to have them to turn the page. And I just found out when you make your chapters short, you know, they want to continue picking up the book. They want to continue turning the page. So, my loved ones, please try to make the chapters short for your audience, please. You can write about anything you want to write about. Anything. Please don't allow nothing to stop you from writing. Just to say, for instance, you want to write about a firefighter. You can write about a firefighter. If you want to write about a policeman, your character is a policeman, you can write about a policeman. If you want to write about someone who's going to the Olympics, you can write about someone going to the Olympics. If you want to write about someone who's a inmate in prison and they've been there for 20 years, you can write about that inmate who's been in prison for 20 years. But the only thing about this, you have to research your shit good. That's all I'm saying. And you can do it, but take out the time to research your shit real good. For me personally, I like to do research, and I personally do it on my own, and I have found it's really good to do some kind of research on something that's sort of a little new for you that you really don't know about. But as what Arthur Janice Ivanovich say, um, it's not good to spend so much time doing research. So what a lot of novelists do, what you have find, they mainly write about things they know, and that's fine. But if you want to write about anything that you don't know, please do the research. Um, and me personally, um, I like to do my own research. I personally never went one-on-one interview with nobody, but it depends on your personality, how you grab upon things. If you feel like you need to do a one-on-one interview, it is possible. Um, Back to what Janice Ivanovich said, she said, you don't have to pay these people by money. Um, According to what she said, you do not have to pay nobody for research. If you personally want to do it, one-on-one interview with someone or with a group of someone, it personally doesn't have to be money. She somewhat said in a way like you just have to find what they like. Whatever they like, you better make sure that you always have it on point, that you have what they like at all times when you get research with someone that you feel like you need to get research for your book. Please make it possible. But me personally, I never had to really go out and find someone for information. I personally look up my information myself. And for me also too, I love looking up documentaries. I love documentary because it gives you true factual information, just like you are talking to that person. So for me, I like to do my research on my own. But for you, you probably like to go out there somewhere and find people or call someone on the phone or whatever. Me personally, like to do it myself. Look up information online or on YouTube or Netflix. That's what I like to do, but you probably be different than me. So get your factual information together and make it possible. To my loved ones, it's gonna be times that you don't want to write. Not saying that you wake up and saying, "Oh shit, I got to do this bullshit again." It's not like a 9 to 5 job. Writing to me, I never make it hard. I never sweat at it, and I never put in many hours just to be putting in hours. I just do my 30 minutes to an hour daily, and that's it for me. But you probably be different than me. So, but back to what I was saying. Um, when you're not motivated or when you don't feel like writing, it's good not to write at all. Because every time I write, I am always feeling good. When I write, I always feel motivated. It's just when you feel good, when you feel motivated, or when you feel encouraged, it will seem it will the words will flow out very good for you. It will flow out fluently for you. So do what you have to do. I don't know what you have to do to make yourself feel good, but make it possible that you always feel good when you write. Never feel like you slacking or feel like you having the worst day of your life, or I gotta do this. If I don't do this, I'm gonna die, or I gotta do this, or I don't know what's gonna happen to me. No, make sure that you're always in that good mood, that your heart is pumping good, your heart is feeling right, your mind is on point. Um, you are smiling within and it's showing on the outside, it's glowing. Always feel good when you write because it make a difference when you put your story together in a book. It make a big difference. it probably then again that you probably writing about or sad depressed person. It doesn't really matter. Always feel good when you write because it does make a big of a difference. I never ever write when I'm upset, when I'm feeling down, or when I feel like I'm having a bad day. I never write at all because that is not the right time to write at all for me. And it should not be the right time for you either, okay? I feel that there are people thinking that it's no way possible to make money writing a fictional story. To all the people who said that, you are a motherfucking lie. Uh, don't get, don't let other people belittle you because these motherfuckers don't know. Yes, it is hard in a sense to make money because this is a work of creativity. This is the work of your imagination. But if you put in the time and effort, and if you believe that you will make money off a work of fiction, it will happen. It's just all up to you. Don't let nobody or society or some kind of publishing industry telling you cannot make money off your shit. You can. It's just all up to you. Don't believe what them motherfuckers say to you. Just believe within what you feel, okay? You can make money off of this. It's just all up to you and how you feel about it, okay? That's what I gotta say about it. And last but not least, it is always good when you begin to write anything, or when you have put your summary, you have put your outline together, you have put your notes together. It is always good to set a date. And not to say you like rushing yourself, like you putting yourself that you start in January the 1st, 2013, and you will finish in um, November the 1st, 2013. It's not to rush you, but what it is, you are trying to pace yourself because things do come up. And it will always things gonna come up in your life when you're doing something very important like writing. But what you are trying to do, you are not trying to rush yourself, because that's one thing I do not like for people to rush me. That's why I'm trying to do my own shit on my own. No motherfucker rushing me. But what you're trying to do, you're trying to pace yourself when you put a set a date for yourself. And majority of the time, you're gonna pass that date. And as many people I have read books on, just like Brian Tracy has said, stretch that date off and put a different date. All you're trying to do is make sure that you up on point, you are motivated to finish what you start. That is what it's all about, finishing what you start. Okay, my loved ones, I thank you for tuning in. Listen to I, the writer G.A. Wilson, had to say, and I had to talk about part 2 of how to write a novel / short story. I hope I helped you the best way I can, and I just want you to be highly motivated. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to get the right information. I want you to get the right research of what you're trying to put together in the story. You can make it happen. It is all possible. It's all up to you, my loved ones. You can do this. I believe in you, and you have to believe in yourself. You can do this, okay? I love you with all my heart. I am here for you. If you need me, just holler. holla at your boy. Okay? Take care of yourself. Peace and blessings. Uh-huh.